Hi, this is Matt Saternus for Plugged In Golf, and in this video I'm going to review the new Nike Vapor Speed driver. Let's get plugged in. The Vapor Speed driver is one of 3 drivers Nike is releasing for this year. It's a 460cc head and it's designed to be the most forgiving driver in the lineup, and it may be one of the best sleeper drivers of 2015. Now, at address is a pretty standard 460cc driver. It's a pretty big footprint, but not really too big in any one given dimension. It's not particularly long heel to toe, or the face isn't particularly tall. As far as the other aesthetics, there are some crown graphics here. You're going to notice the big Volt swoosh in the heel, where Nike's been putting that swoosh throughout the last few years. It also has the same crown graphics as the Vapor Flex or the Vapor Pro, that little triangle in the back, but it's really far from the ball. It's really hardly noticeable at address. But it is one of the most recognizable drivers on TV or on the course because this whole big cavity on the bottom is that bright Volt yellow. Now, in terms of sound, this is a medium volume driver, maybe a little medium loud, but the feel is really solid. A lot of loud drivers tend to be kind of hollow, almost a little cheap sounding. This sounds really solid. You get really nice feedback across the face. It's easy to tell when you hit it high, low, toe, heel, but you don't get a lot of twisting. It still feels pretty stable, even if you miss it. Now, for some reason, I didn't really have high expectations of this driver when I went and hit it. I tested the Vapor Flex earlier, and that's the one that's getting more of the hype because of that Flex Flight technology in it. But this I just wasn't really super enthused about until I started seeing the numbers. And it was as consistent as any driver I've hit this year. I didn't think anything would even touch the Ping G30, but this deserves to be in that conversation. Ball speed across the face is really robust, really solid. And what's really impressive is the spin. I had to hit one really, the very bottom edge of the face there to get the spin into the upper 2000s. Most shots I was hitting were under 2000 or 21, 2200 RPMs of spin. So that's nice low spin, it creates strong ball flight. The launch was still pretty high. It was forgiving left to right. And what's really surprising for more of a game improvement driver is that it's a neutral CG. It doesn't feel like everything you hit is getting that gear effect hook on it. I was able to hit really whatever shot I wanted to. I felt like shots that I pushed and hit on the toe did come back a little bit. Shots that got pulled a little bit and were hit on the heel came back a little bit. So really forgiving, very impressive. Overall, if you're looking for a new driver this year, I think the Vapor Speed has to be on your list of clubs to try. If you have any questions about the Nike Vapor Speed driver, please post them down below and I'll be happy to answer them. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can also follow Plugged In Golf on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and check out pluggedingolf.com for more great golf content. This has been Matt Saternus. Thanks for watching.